Honaker with the Mohave Valley Daily News, and this is your daily dose for Wednesday, November 25th, the day before Thanksgiving. So I expect everyone to fast all day today and get ready for that nice meal tomorrow. The Daily Dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center located in Fort Mohave, Arizona. The Tri-State Radiology Center is an American College of Radiology accredited facility. Tri-State Radiology serves the tri-state area and now accepts Medi-Cal. Our professional staff is here for you and will work with the healthcare providers in the community to help take care of your health. At Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. All right, it's Wednesday. This is our biggest paper. We got a lot going on. Oh, see right there, Smith's got ground beef on sale. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Got this nice big fold out here for the Aquarius Edgewater Feed a Family program. There's a lot of information on it, but we'll be talking a little bit about it inside here. So let's scooch that off out of the way. Pandemic affects Bullhead City Fire Department Thanksgiving. They had a board meeting yesterday and talked about some of the things. Chief Moore over there had restrictions in place to kind of protect the firefighters. As you know, the fire department and the paramedics are out there dealing with patients every day that they never know if they're gonna run into somebody that's positive or not. I know that when I did my tour with them, my 48 hours with them, that there were a couple of cases where we were dealing with patients that were assumed positive. They were waiting on test results to get back. So they never know what they're gonna run into. You can be asymptomatic and still still have it. So one of the things that they've done is normally the firefighters on Thanksgiving will be able to have their families come down. The ones that are on active duty will have their families come down, but because of COVID, they are not allowing any outsiders to come in for that. So I know that one of the people that we'll be talking to later on a live video, they're doing meals for those firefighters, so they're going to take them out to them, so at least they get some good home cooked meals. Not that those guys don't get good home cooked meals, because I spent some time with them, and not only do they get good food, they can cook, that's for sure. So that's that. Bullhead City woman accused of stabbing her boyfriend. You can tell by her mugshot there, she's very heartbroken that this happened. That's Jennifer Morris, 43, from Bullhead City. Police were called to the home in the 1800 block of Arena Drive Monday night. She had got into an argument with her boyfriend, and she figured the way to handle that was to stab him in the neck. So she reportedly tried to stab him several times. He fended her off. He got cut up pretty good in the neck and on his arms, trying to block the knife strikes, but she has been arrested. Another awesome news, police are seeking information on an early morning burglary at Kings River Mart. You see that we have the QR little spot down here. You can scan that and get video from it. It's also on our YouTube page, so you can check that out. That's at the 1900 block of Highway 95. Apparently somebody busted in the window and took the cash register. So the police are asking if you know anything about it to please get a hold of them. And then we talked about the Aquarius, and there's still more of it inside our entertainer, but Feed a Family program answers holiday call. So what this is the Feed a Family program at the Aquarius. They start by feeding approximately 1,000, or hope to feed 1,000 families for Thanksgiving, and then another 1,500 for Christmas. They started by doling out 20 boxes to the Bullhead City Elementary School District Homeless Youth group. So these are homeless students, and homeless means a variety of things. It could be that they are living with their family out of a car. It could be that they're living in a crisis shelter, emergency shelter. It could be that the kids have been thrown out of the house or emancipated. There's a bunch of things that go into being homeless. Even if they're living in temporary housing, they're still considered homeless. So good people over at the Aquarius in Edgewater started doling out meals to them. So that's an awesome deal. And thank you to Sean Hammond and his crew over there at the Aquarius for everything they do. Officials urge holiday caution amid virus. We had 52 new cases yesterday. We had 212 over the weekend. It's still climbing. So they're just asking everyone that if you're not around your immediate family to wear a mask and practice social distancing, try to nip this thing in the bud. I know that yesterday nationwide we had over 2,100 deaths, which is our biggest date to death to date, biggest death rate to date. Easy for me to say. At the fire department, they also went over a couple things additional at the fire board meeting. They went over a couple additional items. One of them is communications antenna on Fire Station 5, which is right there on the parkway at the top of the hill. It got damaged in the wind not too long ago, and luckily through the bond, they had put a redundant path in, so if something gets cut like that one did, they still have a good path bouncing the other way. So that was good foresight there. Luckily that was in place before this happened, so they haven't lost anything. But it is going to cost in the tens of thousands to get that fixed. So COVID. Here's a neat little thing. The BMX course over there by the Boys and Girls Club, these guys are 4 years old, 4 and under, so they're starting them early over there. The BMX racers, Turnell Henry has his little course over there that they use for the big kids, but they also are teaching some of these young guys how to get out there on their BMX bikes. So looks like the helmets are bigger than the bikes. So he's got a practice and training drills course over there on Highland Drive. They're scheduled to resume on December 3rd with races firing back up on December 4th. So if you're a college football fan, the first playoff rankings came out: Alabama, Notre Dame, Clemson, and Ohio State. Politics. Restaurant workers out of work again as virus surges. Bad news. Home sales are up 4.3% in October, which is great. 5th monthly gain in a row. So we know around here we don't have very much inventory. So as those sell out, it just drives the price up. Seller's market for sure. Weather is about 70 degrees again today. All the rest of the week it should be in the upper 60s to 70, so that's good. Look at this nice big half-page article on the Kiwanis Poker Run. It's an off-road race that they've got coming up December 5th, sponsored by Finley and Mohave Power Sports out there in Fort Mohave. Should be fun. It's a 35-mile off-road race off in the desert. And remember, when it's a Kiwanis thing, all that money goes back to help the children of the community. Here's a full-page ad on the Christmas tree silent auction that they have over at the Aquarius, but we'll talk about that once we get into the entertainer. Wednesday is also our day for the Laughlin Times. So here's a nice, almost full-page ad, except for this little right here on the filming that was done for promoting the tri-state area. This is with the Laughlin Chamber, working with Travel Nevada and the Men of Fire Motorcycle Club. The Men of Fire is a charity group. It's all firefighters and former firefighters that go out and raise money and do different things for the community. So they worked with Laughlin Chamber with Jackie Mazzeo over there, and the Travel Nevada. Travel Nevada came in and filmed a bunch of different areas, Oatman and up through Kingman, starting in Laughlin, and it's going to be used for Nevada Travel Nevada channel, but it's also going to be on some of the promotional materials that the Laughlin Chamber does. At the same time that we're talking about Laughlin is open and welcomes you safely, you have Governor Sisolak, as we told you yesterday, imposing some new restrictions on restaurants and bars. It's basically what we're already doing, but it kind of reiterates the fact that if you are a restaurant that can have over 200 people, you have to limit it to 50. And if it's under 200 people, you have to limit it to 25%. So Nevada Supreme Court affirms Biden win in state's presidential race. We expect that Arizona is supposed to do that on Monday. And then finally, the entertainer. We have a nice story in here on different areas where you can get a Thanksgiving dinner if you don't have plans already. There's a nice story on the Feed a Family program. They also, so the way that works is that you can, if you are a, what is the name of their club there? The True Rewards points. You can donate your True Rewards points back, and that'll go towards feeding families. They also have a Christmas tree auction. That used to be strictly at the Aquarius. They would auction off these pre-decorated trees, and that money goes towards it. Now they're doing it at the Aquarius and the Edgewater. So check that out. That goes from now until December 21st. Here's what I was looking for. Thanksgiving dining. If you don't have anywhere to go and you want to go out, here's a complete list of people that are serving Thanksgiving meals. Riverside, Aquarius, Tropicana, Harrah's, Edgewater, Golden Nugget, Laughlin River Lodge. So it's a great program, and it is a great insert here. So check it out. All right, that's it for today. We will not be doing one on Thanksgiving. I expect to be in a food coma. So I hope everyone out there has a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you back here on Friday. It's been brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. And remember, all of our Valley Voices, the Daily Dose, all of our interviews are all available streaming on the Anchor app, on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and more. There's a whole list of those streaming services under this video in the description. Go and subscribe to our channel. I know Saul puts it up, so it's really right about here. Probably subscribe to our channel, and then right next to it is the bell. Click on the bell, and that will give you push notifications whenever our videos come out. And it's not just these videos, it's also all the breaking news live stuff that Jeff does. So check that out. All right, everyone, have a great Wednesday. Have a great Thanksgiving. I know some of you are off on a 4-day weekend after today. I'm a little jealous of that, I won't lie. So have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll see you out here on Friday.